The highways are not safe. If you are listening to this, do not travel toward the border. In a shocking development, we are now receiving unconfirmed reports that power has gone out in Ottawa, Montreal, and Quebec City. Communications with these cities are intermittent at best, non-existent at worst. NATO leadership has officially demanded answers from Washington. I repeat, NATO has formally asked the US to explain what is happening. The UK and EU have issued an immediate ceasefire demand, and this is just coming in. Unconfirmed but highly credible reports indicate that the Prime Minister and several members of the Canadian government have been taken aboard a UK warship. Again, we cannot confirm this, but if true, it would suggest that the federal government has abandoned Ottawa.
This is an emergency alert issued by the Government of Canada. This is not a test. The Government of Canada is confirming reports of U.S. airborne paratroopers landing in Western Canada, sabotage operations, and widespread airstrikes targeting key infrastructure across British Columbia. Communications networks are rapidly deteriorating, and multiple news agencies have been forcibly taken off the air. We are officially under full-scale invasion by the United States. Eastern and Central Canada have fallen, with Winnipeg being the latest city to succumb to U.S. control. The situation is critical. Do not attempt to evacuate. There is now there safe to go. Shelter in place immediately. Lock your doors. Stay away from windows. Do not engage with hostile forces. Canadian cities west of Manitoba are expected to fall within hours. Military resistance is ongoing, but the situation is dire. However, this fight is far from over. The Prime Minister has assembled an international coalition with France, the United Kingdom, Germany, Japan, Australia, and the European Union. British and French naval forces are repositioning in the Atlantic Ocean. We are not alone. We will not surrender. We will resist. We are...
Ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing an unprecedented unraveling of the United States government. In the wake of the controversial invasion of Canada, the highest ranks of the administration are collapsing. Multiple senior officials, people once considered the backbone of this presidency, have resigned in protest. Sources inside the Pentagon confirmed that a faction of military leaders attempted to seize control of operations just hours ago, a military coup in Washington, D.C. Let that sink in. What we can confirm at this hour is that the president has been moved to a secure location. Whether this is a precautionary measure or something more serious remains unclear. Meanwhile, mass protests across major cities are escalating, police forces are overwhelmed, and in some areas, the National Guard is reportedly refusing deployment orders. Again, we are working to verify these details as they come in, but what we are seeing tonight is a nation in
Please stand by for a recorded message from a representative of the President of the United States.
My fellow Americans, the United States is facing an unprecedented national security crisis, one that demands swift and decisive action. For years, we have watched as foreign threats have amassed at our borders and within our own backyard. We have seen a reckless Canadian government harbor dangerous elements, engaging in economic warfare against us, while failing to secure their own territory from the infiltration of hostile actors. At the same time, our southern border has been overrun, with Mexico turning a blind eye, or worse, aiding and abetting an invasion of illegal immigrants, drug cartels, and foreign operatives seeking to destabilize our nation. The intelligence community has provided irrefutable evidence that both our northern and southern borders have been exploited by adversaries seeking to undermine American sovereignty. We have received intelligence indicating a potential coordinated attack on U.S. soil, planned by actors operating through Canada and Mexico. We will not wait for another tragedy to occur before taking action. This is why we have launched a strategic national security operation to neutralize these threats before they reach the heart of America. This is not about conquest, it is about self-preservation. We are not harming the people of Canada or Mexico, but we will not tolerate their governments enabling threats against the United States. To those who plan to riot, to resist, to take to the streets in chaos, let me make this clear: we will shut it down. Any attempt to undermine this operation will be dealt with swiftly and decisively. A shelter-in-place order will be enforced in regions affected by this security mission. Do not be misled by the fake news media. We are protecting America. To our allies, we remain a beacon of stability in an unstable world. To the American people trusting your government, we will not fail you. And to those who dare to threaten our homeland, you will be stopped. May God bless the United States of America.
Estamos esperando que la presidenta de México, Sheinbaum, se dirija a la nación en esta conferencia de prensa de emergencia que ordeno.